This film follows the various journeys of a plethora of African American entrepreneurs, business owners, artists, educators, community leaders, musicians, role models, and even a politician, stepping outside of their comfort zone, facing their fears, and watching their dreams unfold, all while making a name for themselves and giving the city something to take pride in. Not only are they manifesting their visions, but at the same time, they are defining what it means to have a face like mine. Or, in other words, to be an African American person and to overcome societal stereotypes and obstacles with grace, courage, and a smile on their face. These are their words.
A face like mine.
A face like mine.
You name the celebrity, the athlete, I pick for them. From Jay-Z to Mariah Carey to say LeBron or Jennifer Lopez, even Kevin Hart.
A face like mine. You are good enough. You are good enough. You don't have to be like anyone else. You don't have to have seen it done before. Whatever you have to offer is good enough. I did, so you can.
I'm happy to see you. Congratulations on everything. My son's like, you're so ghetto. Right? You're so famous. Thank you.
What it means to have a face like mine and have done all of these things, I think makes it more real for other people who share my experiences or, you know, my background, my ethnicity, my religion, whatever. You have to see it to be it is something that I truly recognize and appreciate. And I think there's a tremendous amount of responsibility that comes with it as well, because once you get through that door and once you break those barriers, you have to hold the door open for other people and allow them to come in. And I think sometimes just seeing someone else do it gives you permission. There had never been an African American woman to represent this district in Congress, so I think having a face like mine makes other people who can't find themselves represented, gives them the permission to, you know, chart out their own blueprint.
To have a face like mine, it means a lot, and it should mean a lot to have a face like yours too.
Brown eyes, golden tints and golden shine, so many different shades to see. A face like mine. Brown eyes, golden tints and golden shine, so many different shades to see. A face like mine. The beauty is evident, black excellence, super elegant. Martin said dream, Rosa said sit. Why can't we love each other and forget the prejudice? Gold tint like the element with my fro high, cause it's heaven sent. Gotta have money if you wanna be the president. Black female VP, but there's never been a poor one. Skin leaving them in awe, that's why they say awesome. People remember what you showed them, not what you taught them. I'm picking up the camera, capturing the faces with a face like mine. Tell me, how could you be racist? How could you replace this? I got 2 sons that I gotta show the way. Always dream big, strong, you gotta stay. Put the family first, never give up your faith. It's gonna be hard, but that's why you gotta pray. And with a face like mine, what you gotta say? Brown eyes, golden tints and golden shine, so many different shades to see. A face like mine. Brown eyes, golden tints and golden shine, so many different shades to see. A face like mine.
What's up, everybody? My real name is Malik Jamal. It means King of Beauty. When I think about a face like mine, if you're black, there's always extra power in it you have, and then there's also a way like the world perceives who you are. But the most important thing is that how you perceive yourself. So for me, there's like, I play the guitar, I rap, I sing, I scream. I play the trumpet too, then I play the clarinet because I think it sounds like a cool saxophone. I look up to, like, on guitar, like Jimi Hendrix, and I feel what he does to this day is timeless. And then with rap, I look up to, like, I love like Jay-Z, I love Kanye. I love people who are just themselves and just make it happen. And I hope I can inspire black kids all around the world to pick up guitars, to be who they are unashamedly, just be all they can be. It starts with you realizing, with a face like yours, it doesn't matter how hard the journey is, that smile on your face when you get to that place, because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So the smile on your face when you're on the journey is all that counts. So just keep your head up, smile every day, appreciate the face like yours, because behind that face is your soul, and it's priceless, baby. That's all I gotta say.
I probably would have reached for those dreams sooner than later. Granted, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, and luckily there were certain people that were pushing me to do those things and essentially pushing me to be the face for those things. But I do wish I did have. I wish I did have a reference to go off of. Yeah, I would say I wish I did. I wish there was someone that looked like me, that was, I don't know, just taking risks in a certain way, artistically, specifically when I was younger. I wish there was someone that looked like me, that either was dancing or was teaching yoga.
And then follow the collarbone back over. Remember to group with the breath as you move. I've been teaching here for about a month. I've been teaching yoga for over 3 years now, a little over 3 years. I went to UConn. I'm a graduate of UConn in Stores, and I was actually on my way to drop out in my junior year. And on my way to the office of register, I saw a flyer for yoga and meditation. So I went, did it for the very first time. A lot of things cleared up for me, and it made me realize that I should be in school and I should finish this out for my junior year. So I did.
Try to make sure you got good alliance between the arch of the face.
It's not only a benefit to me, but it's a benefit to others around me who could also be feeling lost or out of their way. And I also thought that this would be a huge benefit to the city of Waterbury. So health and wellness, mental health is a huge issue for us right now. Understanding what's going on with the pandemic health-wise can help us overcome anxiety and depression, even financial dis-ease. It could help us figure out some things and get our mind on the right track. So along my journey, 720 Holistic Wellness Center helped me out.
So what we have going on here is we have like a community what we like to call it is a holistic wellness center. We spell holistic with a W because with an H, it's more connected to the word holy. And we know when things are holy, that means they have holes poked in them and they're not complete. And when you use the W for holistic, you figure the word whole means complete. So this is a holistic wellness center, and we try to tap into the 5 sacred arts based on facts. Just food, art, clothes, technology, and shelter.
We are our ancestors' wildest dreams. That's what we are right now in the flesh. Everything that we have done and accomplished is by standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and allowing them to guide us to tap back into what's really inside of us. So we like to use the African proverb, Sankofa, go back and fetch what was lost. Mm-hmm. That's what we're actually doing, practicing Sankofa and going back and fetch what was lost.
As far as the struggles, I would like to say blessings and lessons more than failures, because a lot of times we like to focus on the struggle and how hard it was, but honestly, I would like to tell you guys how easy it is. You just need to get with 10 like-minded people. I like to use the number 10 because the number 1 it signifies unification, and the number 0 represents the spirit. So we need to be unified in spirit. And then what you do is you just do the math. How much is the rent? Is it $2,000? That means we all need $200 a month. That means we all need $50 a week. That means we all need $7 a day. So $7 a day with 10 people, you can have a building like this. And you can stock it like we did. It's really simple mathematics. So we do the math. Do the math, and anything's achievable.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you explained what GGD 720 is.
GGD 720, that is the Galactic Guardian degree. And really what GGD stands for, like I said, is galactic, so we worldwide. Guardians mean we definitely here to protect the honor, mainly of women and children, and align with other alpha males, to stand on the front line. And the degrees is actually, studying knowledge of self. It's important that you know yourself so you can be yourself. A lot of us are functioning in other people's reality. It's very important, and today what COVID has taught us is the importance of sovereignty. Sovereignty means that we rely on no one else but our own divine wisdom and these tools that the Most High has already placed upon us to build our legacy. We don't need WIC, we don't need EBT, we don't need Section 8. All of these things are used to keep us vibrating at a low frequency, so we don't want to ascend higher. We are a tribal people. We come from Geechee, Yamasee, Cherokee, Pomperaug, Mattatuck, Naugatuck. All these are black tribes of indigenous people that a lot of people don't know about. Yeah, the only reason I'm saying this is because we have to understand that we don't have to go anywhere to be great. We don't have to go back to Africa. Like, we in America and we've been here. But that being said, we're just trying to bring forth black excellence in real time.
It's 720, this is where spirituality meets the marketplace. Let us help raise your vibration.
I won't stay in Western medicine if we can't hear individuals out. I work with doctors who will straight dismiss everything that you come in, that you want to talk about, and just say, no, this is the plan. Wait a minute, how is that fair? How is that fair? So I'm gonna keep going to school. I'm hoping to receive a degree in integrative medicine. So integrative medicine is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever you need. Some people need a pill, some people need Jesus. Which one? And so integrative medicine allows for all of that. So I am the health chair for Greater Waterbury NAACP. So that means I am responsible for specifically informing colored people of our health rights, giving some health education programs, talking about the health disparities that we experience in the Greater Waterbury area, which are crazy. I got to reading them. I've been reading through all of the health disparities, health risks, health disadvantages, specifically in Waterbury, in our black community. We need to get together. We need to also start with some accountability. Accountability for each other's lives, well-being. We are no longer raising children as a village. We're raising children on our own, and that's a problem. I was raised in a village where if Miss Tanya down the street saw me do something and she told me to straighten up, I straightened up. I didn't say, oh, I'm gonna go call my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna call somebody. No, I just straightened up. So I think as a black community, we have to get back to that it's about a village mentality for sure. First thing I need Black youth and children to understand is how beautiful they are, and you know how much value they have. So that's definitely necessary. You know, our kids have to know that they are precious and that they are beyond useful to this world. I was a TV kid growing up, so I watched a lot of TV. I never saw brown faces. I did not see brown faces, and if I did see brown faces, they were doing something bad that they shouldn't have been doing. So continuing to put faces like ours into projects like this.
I feel like the curly hair is more embraced, the more natural beauty of a woman is more embraced. And that's refreshing to see, especially when it's televised and it's in the movies. When you get people who just don't understand their hair, and I think it's better when you have someone that has either the same hair as you and the same color as you, being able to tell you that it's okay, because hair could be very scary when you don't understand it, when you don't know. And our hair is our crown, so it means the most to us. When you know that you have something that the world doesn't, it's like, go all the way with that. Let that be your motivation. There's really no one way to feel when it comes to entrepreneurship. I think it all really depends what you're going in for. Depends on you.
Thank you so much.
As long as you present yourself in a way that you can accomplish whatever you want. Like, your skin color is not going to stop you. You just have to still know that you can do it. Just trust yourself that you can do it, and you can. We have the things you need. We know what you want to use. We know how to use it and how to put it on for you. So you might as well want to buy it from somebody who understands you.
Even in one household, you can have 3 sisters and each sister have different type of hair. We all can use the same hair product.
It really happened because I've always wanted to start a business. Like, I always talk to my mom about always wanting to do something and something for the community. Like, I even started a social club with my friend before because we just want to bring life to our community, especially Waterbury, because we don't have a lot of stuff. So it was just like, what would be best for our community? What do we need the most? So it was just like, with your hair, beauty supply stores, that's what we need. And there's a lot of beauty supply stores around here that don't actually have our products. They don't have the things that we want to use. So we made sure we got it ourselves for them so that we have everything that they need, one place. Growing up, my mom always told me everything. You can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to, you can do it. And they have to keep that mindset. It was like, no matter what challenges you have, no matter what like pops up, you can still do it. Like, nothing's gonna stop you. It's just a mental thing whether you're gonna stop yourself.
But what we're doing at Sharon's Beauty Supplies, we're cutting our profit. We're taking less just to keep up with the prices in the other stores. We have more style, so we're adding some style to it too, right? Like the do-rags and the
To have a face like mine with the color that it is, pursuing and accomplishing my goals, reminds me that I am a role model to all the young girls and women wondering if they can pursue a career in an industry that is primarily male-dominated. I am the example that not only is that an obtainable goal, but if they can achieve conquering a doubt and prove themselves wrong, their potential is limitless, and that makes me smile.
But I know for us, we're just trying to make money, just like anybody else. It don't matter if you black, white, red, at the end of the day, green is green. So what happened was we was looking around and saw this spot. It was for rent. That's how it kind of started. One day, I'm trying to come up with names. So a friend of mine, my boy Ty was like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, he said your nephew name, you know, it just sounds like a boutique. You know, it sounds like a nice little upscale boutique in New York or something. I was like, damn, you're not lying. Let's go with it, you know. All I could do is just say, you know, you just stick to your dream. That's what you dream on doing, opening your own business. Whatever you start, you're gonna have people probably against what you're trying to do. You just keep pushing what you're trying to do. Listen, ain't not, you know, it's gonna work for you. Definitely gotta, you just gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's all. You can't get discouraged from what you're trying to do. I always wanted to be a business person. Just growing up, I always wanted to own my own business. If not, I wanted to sell stocks and bonds. We get a lot of good feedback. We get a lot of kids from out of town who come down here, buy stuff. We be selling sneakers and stuff. And, you're starting to see a lot of openings and stuff. If people come back downtown and do business down here, it will definitely open up.
Come up with the thumb, can I hear you say the art of yum? Come up with the thumb, can I hear you say the art of yum? We invite you and your family to come to the art of yum, to the yum. It's a foodie voted #1, so please do come to the art of yum. Please do come right downtown Waterbury in the Brass City, but don't take it from me or anybody else. You got to come and taste for yourself. Come up with the thumb, can I hear you say the art of yum, 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 yum.
I'm blessed to have had great examples coming up. The best example you could ever have is a great father. And seeing him, a man of color, who's a stand-up person, stand-up guy, everyone loves him, very goal-oriented, and loved by all in the community is a great way to grow and to be raised. To know that someone like me, like you, can also be that type of person. It's a responsibility to be a founder, owner, entrepreneur like me, to show the right example like I got from my father. There's always naysayers. It's either, oh, he's too young, oh, he can't do it, I don't think he's responsible enough. They kind of measure you to different people. And just ignore that and stay focused and just to learn from great entrepreneurs. To make a plate, a lot of people think it's super easy, but to make something that tastes perfect, that looks great, and the person instantly says, Stabone, it's the best feeling in the world. My journey as a chef was a very interesting one. I actually started professionally doing other things, but always in the art form. Like I was a dancer, I tried music a little bit, even actual art. In the restaurant, almost 80% of the art pieces on the wall are for me. So like just trying to express myself and also make a little change with it as well has always been a big part of my life. I started off being a chef at Cocoa Key Water Resort in Waterbury, and then I was headhunted by ESPN, and I was hired to be a chef at their cafe at the ESPN studios in Bristol. And from there I was a talent chef, where you name the celebrity, the athlete, I cook for them. From Jay-Z to Mariah Carey to say LeBron or Jennifer Lopez, even Kevin Hart, and having that experience to see different celebrities and stuff. We could give you praise for what you do for your art form, because I had total control of like different menus and things like that. Was a confidence builder, and I don't care who you are or how talented you think you are. The biggest thing is confidence in yourself and knowing that you could succeed anywhere. So that's why I came back to Waterbury, to see if the art of yum can make an imprint on where I'm from. And hopefully people that look like me, who are younger than me, could follow my example. And I thank also my partners, Dante Jones, James Thompson, for teaming up with me, who also were chefs at ESPN, to make my original dream become theirs, and together, hopefully, to make the RDM a household name.
Don't bring it up to your eye. Don't bring it to your eye. Right out in front of you. Straight out in front of you. All right. Now close one eye. It's still there. Yeah. All right. Now close the other eye. Cool. I can't close the other eye. So then you know you got an eye. You can't use that one.
A face like mine means a lot to me because I personally know my worth, even if the world doesn't see me in the same light. I know I have to work tirelessly and be almost perfect to reach the success I see others achieve.
My other four,
being a minority, I get judged off of my looks and preconceived stereotypes.
Right on the gun.
When it comes to our Second Amendment rights, us as minorities as a whole don't value the strides our ancestors fought for us to be in this position to protect ourselves and our families. When creating the business, my mindset was to give people a service that left them feeling comfortable, safe, and prepared for the next step in the process of gun ownership. I love how I have helped so many people from various walks of life get over a fear and fall in love with a new hobby. Changing the mindset of minorities when it comes to gun ownership is important to me because of how we are viewed by the majority of society. I want to empower my community and teach them the proper way to bear arms.
A face like mine.
A face like mine. No matter what the race, color, you can be a police officer. You can be anything you really want to be.
I'm a representative of my community. The dichotomy of the section of Waterbury that I came from is mostly people of color, and it puts me in a position to be able to help them, to give back to them, and to fight injustices. If you put your mind to anything, you can be whatever you believe you want to be. If you work for it, you work towards it, you work hard for it, you stay focused, you can do whatever it is you want to do.
There's so many successful faces that look like ours. I think that should be a goal to reach and attain for young people, to see that anything they put their mind to and work hard at, they can achieve.
And this is what it means to have a
face like mine.
Like mine.